Hi everybody, Pat Huntoon here with an exciting announcement for you. As of right now, we are a proud reseller of the Catherine Pooler dye inks. These inks are amazing. They do all of the things you would expect in a dye ink, plus so much more. And they're just absolutely stunning in color. So there's a multitude of colors here. I think there's 76 colors that are offered. We're carrying several of, and they're sorted by collection. You don't have to buy them by collection, but that's how they're sorted. So we are offering a selection of these in the Technique Junkies store right now. Let me show you why I love these so much. So first of all, these are a foam pad. This is all that jazz, and this is from the Carnival collection, one of the party collections. And as you can see, it's a nice foam pad. These are extremely juicy. So the nice thing about a juicy pad is that you can go direct to paper and pull all that absolutely stunningly gorgeous color out just by going direct to paper. They're very, very juicy. So look at that. That's Mardi Gras and all that jazz. They're in the same collection. And, okay, but so you can see, you can make some absolutely beautiful, beautiful ombre looks. This is Deck the Hall from the Party Collection Deluxe. And I can, with 3 quick little swipes, I've got this beautiful multicolored background. Just get this wiped off quick. Beautiful multicolored background. And because these are a dye ink, these are reactive with water-based products. So if I took some Gold Shimmering Bliss, mixed it up and sprayed it over the top of this, I'm going to get all those little dots of reaction. Can you see that? Not only do I have dots of reaction, but they're nice and shimmery because of the Shimmering Bliss. But you could do that with water also. I could just add ink to the work surface up with my water brush. Now I have a little bit on my brush just to show you and get that beautiful watercolory look by adding more or less water. And this is just on regular paper just to show you can watercolor with these also. Things I hate more than anything are ink pads that get dry easily. And these are so juicy and so wet when you're using them on a stamp, like our retro ornament stamp here. This is Cranberry Fizz. When you use this, and you can see how juicy it is, you lightly kiss it. It just needs a light little kiss because you don't want this ink to pool. I am using the lightest touch you can possibly imagine on this. Very light touch. And then I'm going to use the Deck the Halls again. And I don't need to have a Chucky on this. I don't need to have something to press this down because this ink is good and wet. And look at how perfectly that is. Now, those are rather fine lines, and I can still get a pretty nice, fine look on that. Again, because this is a dye-based, I could always take my water brush and color in with water. Look at that. So I could watercolor those if I so choose. Okay, so let's talk about the black ink. The black ink is Midnight. This is an archival ink. You can use it with water-based markers, watercoloring, and alcohol inks. So it's great to have the one-stop shop there with the alcohol inks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kiss this stamp with the archival. I'll dry it quick, and then I'll show you with alcohol markers again. So I'm going to show you that one. So let me show you. Say we'd go with the green. See how it doesn't pick up the edging on the green at all? It is very... See how the black stays put? So that's a good archival ink. See how the black stays where it is and still allows you to blend? That is Copic friendly. So I love the fact that I could use my Copic markers on these, and I don't have to think. I hate to have to think about what ink pads to pull between here and there, if you know what I mean. Whoop. Just do one more leaf for you. My red is so dry. Okay, so you can see, other than where I went outside of the lines, it's not bleeding, it's not picking up the color. And then you can also use water-based markers on these. So this is a distress marker I have right here. And I'm just going to show you that it's not bleeding with the water-based marker either. You'd still get perfect color on that. Or I could just take some color there with a little water brush. Not squeeze any water out because I'm not really using watercolor paper here, and I could actually paint with the inks. I'm just showing you that these are really versatile. And this black, look how black it is. It is so deep black. It's such a lovely, lovely black. Okay, so that's the archival black. You can see it's not picking up any of that water from the watercoloring at all. Which is nice because you don't have to buy matching markers. You could just use the inks to paint with or to color with. You don't need extra tools with that. Okay, so that is those. Also, they blend really nicely. I'll just show you this. And actually, I'm going to show you on the back of this one. So just to give you an idea here. So let's go back to Deck the Halls. So look at how beautifully, because they are so juicy, the blending brush blending is like a dream. It's so easy. I'm not using very much pressure on these at all. And we'll match this with some Cranberry Fizz. These two colors are in the Luxe collection, and I do have them available because Christmas is around the corner here. Now I do have these two available. Just to show you what this is, how nicely these blend. So I did not hold that down. I was holding it with my finger, so I missed some of the edging there. But you can really see how deep and colorful and color intense these are. And they're pretty true to color as far as the color that's on the case and the color that goes down on the paper, which is really important because sometimes you pick a color out and you're like, oh, look at that color on that label, and they're so far off. So these are true to color. What you see on the outside is what you're going to get. So I hope you enjoyed seeing why I decided to switch over to the Catherine Pooler inks, and I hope you'll consider trying a few of them. I think you'll be very pleased with what you find. Thank you for watching today. I'm Pat Huntoon, and this was my introduction of the Catherine Pooler inks that I just added to the website. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.